I'm Gaming Fit Nation's Black Bible. I'm here with Hector Sanchez, the producer on Injustice. Wait a minute, I'm thinking there's a sign in the back of me. Anyway, I just played this game. It's amazing. It's a crazy DC game that you gotta play. But Hector's gonna tell us all about it. And then I'm gonna do something really mean. So here we go. Hector, tell us about Injustice.
Alright, so Injustice is the next installment in the fighting game franchise from NetherRealm Studios. We've been working on MK for a really long time, and after the last MK we didn't really want to do the same thing again, so we decided to kind of change things up a little bit, and we brought kind of the fight into the DC universe. So we're using all the kind of big characters that people are into, you know, Superman, Batman, Green Arrow, Catwoman. Basically, if somebody's top tier in DC, they're going to be in the game. So what we did though is that we changed things up a little bit, so it's not just a carbon copy of Mortal Kombat. We made the backgrounds interactables. We took away the block button. We changed kind of the button inputs to make them a little bit different. So it has its roots in Mortal Kombat, but it's its own kind of franchise and own kind of thing, and we're really proud of it.
All right, so I have to ask this because, and it's funny because I'm going to have to ask you another question about this, but as far as story, right? Now, obviously, the strongest person in this game is Superman. So how does that work as far as the main story? Now, I mean, in fighting games, sometimes you ignore the rules, but if you're going along the traditional storyline, it would have to make some type of cohesive sense, right?
So for people that have played Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, you know that we kind of we explained how the characters were able to fight with each other. You know, how could Catwoman even lay a finger on Superman? We're obviously going to do the same thing with this game as well, but we're also balancing the game a little bit. So somebody like Catwoman, she's not as strong as Superman, so she has to do a lot of hits and a lot of combos to kind of do the same amount of damage that somebody like Superman, who you just played with, and I saw you do a 58% combo damage with just doing a couple hits on that. So you know, the game actually balances itself out, but definitely in the story mode we're going to explain why these dudes are fighting against each other and how they can even fight against each other.
All right, it's coming, that mean thing I'm gonna do, but for right now let's continue with the interview. Anyway, now what's awesome, you have Nightwing in the game. You have to understand, me personally, I like to see Nightwing doing more stuff. Like when he was introduced in Arkham City and now in this game, that's hot. And today you just announced another new character for Comic-Con. So tell us about the new addition to the game.
So the character that's playable at Comic-Con exclusive is Green Arrow. Obviously DC is really pushing you know, Green Arrow right now. We got the television show, and Green Arrow is part of the Injustice cast. We've also announced the Joker and Green Lantern as well recently as well, so we're getting a lot more kind of people into it, getting a lot more excitement built about the game. But Green Arrow is a really great character. He's my favorite character right now. His zoning skills are out of this world. He has different kinds of arrows, so I can hit you with an ice arrow and freeze you. I can set you on fire with a fire arrow. I can kind of stun you with an electric arrow. I can do a whole bunch of stuff with my bow and my martial arts. I mean, we're paying a lot of attention to the lore of the character, so Oliver Queen is well represented in this game.
All right, now as far as stages, we've seen the Batcave, we've seen Metropolis, and now you have a new stage exclusive of the Comic-Con. Now, on top of this stage that you're going to mention, is there any other stage ideas that you might have? Like, you know, maybe the JL World or something like that?
So we definitely have a lot of arenas. We haven't announced them all yet. So far, the arenas that have been announced are Insurgency, which is a brand new arena for Comic-Con, and that's kind of LexCorp's research and development evil weapons laboratory. We got the Batcave, we got the Fortress of Solitude, and we got Metropolis right now. So those are kind of the big locales that we have now, but we're definitely going to have a lot of places released in the future that people are going to be excited about.
All right, cool. Now I have to ask you on the personal note, is there anybody, I don't know, you as a producer would like to see in the game? I mean, that, you know, anybody you feel like from the DC universe, if you could have them, you would like to see in the game?
Yeah, that's a difficult question because, you know, if I say something, then people are going to say, well, that means that person's not in it. And if I don't say somebody, then that's kind of getting in the way. So I'll flip the script and I'll grab somebody that won't be in the game, like from Marvel or something like that. Like, I would love, you know, Dark Phoenix to be in the game. I would love Wolverine, maybe RoboCop, I don't know, Princess Leia. Like, let's just make up random characters. He-Man, Skeletor, Scorpion. I mean, I don't know. Like, who else do you want to see in the game? Who do you want to see in the game, man? You tell me.
I'd like to actually see He-Man in the game. Now that I think about it, somebody actually mentioned that He-Man should come in with a kryptonite sword. That'd be crazy. Come on, that'd be crazy. Now, is there anything else about the game like you could tell us, like maybe online? How is online going to work? Because it has to have online, obviously.
So online is really important for our group. You know, our tech group is really really into it. You know, we introduced kind of a new mode last game in Mortal Kombat called King of the Hill, where you had up to 8 people in the room, and while you're waiting for your turn, you can watch somebody and kind of scope them out and see what their play style is like. We're definitely going to build on that and have an enhanced kind of spectator mode that's in this next game. And we have a bunch of other things that we're not announcing right now, but people should look forward to announcements about online. We're taking it very seriously.
Now, real quick, because I feel like we have to talk about the cinema aspect of it. So I have to bring up, you know, my friend right here. I kind of put him in the most embarrassing moment. He got to display the cinema aspect when I used Superman, knocked him out of orbit, and then like an ultimate slam down. So you have to tell me, as a person who's on the other side of that, how did you feel about that, son?
No comment.
Okay. Evidently, you know, when you go into orbit, you lose oxygen, so you can't talk. But he understands. I get you. Have a good day, son. Have a good day. Anyway, I thank you for this interview, my kind good sir. This man is making you an awesome game. You need to pick it up. DC Injustice, come on. You gotta get it, right?
That's awesome. This is the best interview, man, all day. So this is great. April 2013, PS3, Xbox, Wii U. Go to the stores, pre-order it now. Help me pay my rent. Thank you very much.
KB Fit Nation, we out.
Do it again, this is how it goes.